needed was $12 more for today. That's all I said. I said, Lord, just send me an order that's $12 plus so I can go home. It's dark out here. Can't see. And the Lord said, I'll do something better. I'll send you an order that's $30.51. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going home. I'm hungry, ready to eat. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. So there was nothing on Instacart that I was going to pick up. There was nothing on Shipt in my area. So I went ahead and I turned on Grubhub and I got an order. I just dropped that order off. The restaurant was running 10 minutes behind. I let the customer know. She said it was fine. I also asked, because the way they package it up, to make sure everything was in there, including utensils. And she was like, yeah. So I'm like, okay. But you know how you have like an inkling that it may not have been everything in there? That's how I was kind of feeling. But we would definitely see if there are comments about it. But yeah. Additionally, I wanted to talk about my earnings. So last week I said my earnings was $351, I think 50 cents. And I mentioned that I was supposed to receive a bonus pay, and I didn't receive that bonus pay. I did email Grubhub driver payment support. I haven't received the email, but when I checked today, there was $20 on listed under the bonus pay. So I guess I did receive it, and I guess it was more than what I thought it was. Because honestly, I thought it was just that day, and I only did one order. But maybe it was maybe I received that for Saturday. I don't know what day I received it, but I know I just kept receiving it. So just give me my moment. So yes, I actually earned a little bit more than I stated. So that is even more exciting. While headed to this customer, I did receive another add-on to a restaurant I'm familiar with, and the order should be ready because it looks like it's running behind because the way they gave me the order and when it was supposed to be picked up. And y'all, my GPS is getting on my nerves. I am like finna beat it up. Like, it honestly thinks that I'm turning when I'm going around a curve, and it kind of like, it starts to mess with the directions, and I'm like, dude, I'm on the same freaking street. I'm gonna have to switch. And I keep saying that, but I keep, using it. Keep using it. I haven't learned my lesson. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick this order up. And I need to put some, oops, it was a little crooked. Why you didn't tell me? I need to put a little I need to put some gas in my car. I'm supposed to do that a little bit early, but I forgot. But I need to put some gas in my car. And I do need to make a stop home. So today's goal is $50 because it's a weekday. With this order and the order I just did, I think I'm right at $24. So almost the halfway mark. So we'll see what happens. I'll peek and see if there's any good Instacart orders or Shipt orders that's, sitting at the $25 or more mark, and we'll go from there. So yeah, y'all know the deal. So I received a text from my customer before on a current delivery, and it was like I was supposed to get a 20-piece nugget and a large fry. Okay. Yeah, so when the bag's handed to me, it's sealed, so there's no way for me to verify other than asking, is everything in there? That's me being calm. Me and my mind. Who you think got your food? Because It ain't me because I don't eat McDonald's. So, so I was like, just the way it was handed to me. And I had to ask them to actually seal up his McFlurry. So clearly the young lady who was packaging, she knew what was in the order. So why she didn't see anything else, it's beyond me. But sir, I'm not the one that can resolve your issue, because I will not be going back to go get a 20-piece and large fry. Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. It's hump day. So I just finished a Uber Eats, and I'm actually going to show you this Uber Eats shortly. It was a pay and order situation, and I'm just going to talk you through my experience with that with Uber Eats. I've done it with Grubhub before, but it's always a different experience, and Uber Eats is definitely a different experience for me versus then Grubhub. So there was nothing on, I'm all over the place. There was nothing on Shipt. There was nothing on Instacart, so that's why I turned on Grubhub and I turned on Uber Eats. Uber Eats sent me something first. I just turned back on Grubhub to see who's gonna send me something at this time. I did activate the outside navigation. Now Uber Eats still navigates in the app, but I have that additional protection for when customer says I'm delivering at the wrong address. I can verify because my GPS is sending me. I have that additional GPS. Additionally, something that's new that I noticed in Grubhub. So when I first started Grubhub, it was no way for you to toggle off and without messing up, if you're in a current order, without messing up the order. Well, they didn't fix that. Now you can go unavailable in an order and it doesn't mess up anything. That is so awesome, because that was an Uber Eats feature that I began to love, because when I don't want to pick up in a certain area, I want to toggle off. So there we go. Hey y'all, happy Friday. So I'm out here. I put myself on a schedule for Grubhub from 4:30 to 6:30, and I just got an order at 5 o'clock to Chipotle. Now I have not been there before, and I've only heard, the worst things about the restaurant. So let's see, maybe it's different in my area. Maybe they got their stuff together. Maybe when I get here it's ready and I don't have to wait. Maybe. We don't know. So luckily the person lives in the city, so I was just afraid that this was somebody who lived further away, wanted this food. But yeah, didn't do nothing Thursday. Yeah, so that's about it. So when I get there, I'll take you guys along. So yeah, I was supposed to come back after Chipotle, but I got to talking to my mom and sis, and I've actually been talking to them up until I received this last order that I picked up from a restaurant I frequent when I do Grubhub. I've done, I think, 4 orders total. So yeah, so I'm headed to drop this one off, and when I was toggling myself to unavailable after I received this order, Grubhub was like, do you want to extend your block? Nope, I'm hungry. I'm ready to go home to eat my own food. So no, I won't be out here. It's dark, and you know what's making it even worse is that it's foggy. So yeah, it's time for me to head home. So with that being said, see y'all tomorrow. I don't know if y'all can see this, because look at this. Look at this. That's why I gotta go. This is why I gotta go. I gotta go because it's dark and it's not that much light here and there, but it's foggy. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. So I picked up a Grubhub order. Let me see. It's good enough I'll be able to sip it down. I picked up a Grubhub shift from 7 to 9. Well, I picked up 2, and then I realized I had so much to do today. I have an appointment. I have to go grocery shopping for my household. Later on, I have my women's Bible study group. So it's going to be pretty tight today. So I did sign up for 7 to 9. It's 7:17. I haven't received an order. I switched available around 6:55. I came to an area where you're in the middle of something. So they're either going to send me right or left. So yeah, so we'll see what happens if I get something back. And I'm headed to my first order. And primarily this restaurant gets orders during this time. So I think it's like $11.61. But yeah, so what I was saying is that, what was I saying? I was saying about Grubhub and put myself on a schedule, not wanting to do it, not multi-apping, so on and so forth. I don't know what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying until I checked the other video and figured it out. But so let me go back. My thoughts on Grubhub is, I was talking about not actually identifying that a customer tipped or not. And I did it again because I said I wasn't going to do it. I was first going to take a screenshot so you can see what it looks like when it comes in. And then, look through it. Because usually I look at where it has me going and the amount, and then I go from there. Oh, okay. So, she be telling me to do stuff. She does it backwards. She tells you the distance, and then she tells you, well, maybe they all do it. They tell you the distance, and then they tell you the street. I'm like, tell me the street first to make sure I'm in the right lane. But so I didn't know this customer tip because I think the order was like $7.69, and I'll definitely show y'all. And she tipped. So what happened was I had to determine why it was so low. It was low based on the fact that where I was located and where I was picking up. And so that's the thing about Grubhub, is that you get paid based on the wait time and the distance. And it's actually the distance I thought was from where you were to the restaurant, from the restaurant to the customer. So if you're not that far from the restaurant, and the customer's not that far from the restaurant, you really are not going to get paid that much. And I verified looking at the order how close I was. I think this was the one I was literally like really close to this customer. So but yeah, so additionally is that not like Instacart and Shipt, the customers are not getting, what do you call it? They're not rating you, or you don't see the ratings. I don't see the ratings. Now, they do see emails. I may need to look through, and maybe the email tells you a rating or something, but I don't really see any type of ratings. And I'll show a email I receive each day, because each day you do earnings, you get an email. So I see if there's anything special on there that identifies you being rated. So what I gather from all of this is that how your orders is received to you. So they push scheduling for Grubhub. They've always pushed scheduling for Grubhub, and they do that based so they can level you. So you have different levels. You have partner, pro, and premier. Partner is everybody comes in as a partner, and after you come in as a partner, you start to take orders. And I think like after your 20th order, that's when you start getting like rated by Grubhub. So you can start moving up, I believe. I think it's 20 orders, but I know at least 30 orders. It goes from the last 30 orders. I think it's 30. We'll double check. So, for me, when you haven't put yourself on a schedule, they can't rate you. So I didn't have any level until I put myself on a schedule. And then when I first started, I was at partner because I was rejecting them out the, like, no, I'm not going there, because I wasn't looking to see who was what was what. So for me, I'm going to pay a little bit more attention. I'm going to take a screenshot when I get the order so I can look through it and see, because you never know. So after you partner, the next level is pro. And I think you got to have like 85% or more. And then the next level is premier, and you got to have 95% or more. So with that being said, oh, it is, what's the speed limit? It's 55. Thank you, ma'am. She let me know some police reported ahead. But so so the next thing is, so this is what I'm basing how orders are, sent. First orders, like, that's why they want you on the schedule, because they can kind of like push the orders to who they want to based on the level or level, I believe. Okay, I don't think it's even based on distance, but I'm gonna say it could be distance. It could be like in distance as well. So like, say you have a schedule from 7 to 9. It's 3 individuals on the schedule. And it's one partner pro and one premier. And the premier person is, say, 20 miles away from this restaurant. We're gonna move on. We have this pro that is 10 miles away from the restaurant. So we're gonna send an order to the pro. If the pro rejected, we're going to send it to the partner. If the partner rejected, we're gonna send it like to the metro, to who else picked up, who's online. I figure that's how it goes. So that's why they want you on a schedule, so they're able to divvy up the orders. So when you reject the order, ma'am, I can't tell. Oh yeah, that's a ma'am, I'm here. Please stop telling me to turn. I don't need to turn. Well, I'll finish this conversation. I'll be back. So one thing also I want to know is, like, when I go in a restaurant, if it's a Grubhub partner, they have a tablet, and on the tablet it shows the driver. Okay, so when you go in, sometimes you be like, why they being so freaking rude? Why they not talking to you? Why they not acknowledging you? But I can hear a lady say, when I was opening the door, Grubhub's here. So I was like, and then she held a little conversation before I left out the door. So yeah, so I talked to you how I feel about how you schedule. I talked to you guys about, going in, and I think it was like something that DoorDash dad was saying, how they have you standing in certain areas, as if you, as a food delivery driver, you're less than. And I don't have a experience like that. My experience is just not being acknowledged, and that's like the worst thing. So primarily I always go in with the bag anyway, because I want someone to see me tying up this customer food. I want someone to see me putting it in a bag and walking out of this restaurant. I want this on camera. So that's what I primarily do. Now, if it's a restaurant where I had to pay for it, and or it tells me to order with the customer's name, I don't take it in, because those are not partners, and they have bad experiences, so they're choosing not to pay into the program because of bad experiences. So for me, I don't take it in those cases the first time. But if I can take a feel of the order, like one time, like I went and I was ordering off this, like the screen itself, and it was, oh, you can just turn it towards me. Then I knew that she's okay. They just probably don't pay into, because they don't see, why paying into it. And they'll still put their restaurant on this website to reap the benefits of getting customers. But in the essence of everything, the assumption is that, they don't want to buy into it because of bad experience. I don't know. But yeah, so I just been doing a lot of y'all not gonna be able to see this because it's so light, but it's snowing. And I didn't see nothing about no snow, but these are little bitty flakes here that we seeing. Woo! They might put a twist in my day. Hey y'all, I am back. I am tired. I just completed my grocery shopping. Whew. I don't want to grocery shop for nobody else today. I'm sorry. I said I was going to do shit with Instacart. It ain't going to happen, y'all. I can't pick up. Wait a minute. What's she saying? She's saying something about they order. It's order and all this crap is wrong, like the address. Let me call Uber Eats, because I ain't playing with no customers today, y'all. Not right now. Not after I picked up all that groceries. I'll be right back. Now I'll feel y'all. Okay, so this customer wanted put in the wrong address. I don't know how. Then when I got there, it was money all on the ground. Somebody that was visiting them lost their money. They was looking for it. And I was like, well, they go at least 420s. I don't know. If it was more, it's blowing. The wind's blowing them. But yeah, so I end up calling support. Like, hey, she wants to change this address. And the rep was like, is it just the number? I said, yes, the same street, the number. It's next door. And she said, okay. So I delivered. I took a picture. I sent it to customer. As well as I run the doorbell and made them come get their food from off that porch. Because, yeah, I want to see your face. Especially when you changing stuff. So, I still have Uber Eats on. I just turned on Grubhub to see who's going to send me something first. But like I was saying, I'm not feeling like going to nobody's grocery store for the rest of the day. I need to make $24. No, I need to make $74. I wish it was just 24. I need to make $74 to reach my weekend daily goal. Let's see. And I only have until 4:15ish to get this done.